What's up everybody and welcome to Phuket, Thailand. We have a big day planned because let's be honest, Phuket is not a boring place.
Obviously, we can't do everything because this island's huge and there's no shortage of things to do, but we've got some really cool things planned and we're trying to see whether or not this place is worth the hype that it gets. First up though, coffee.
We're not going to any fancy coffee shop today because we've been getting iced lattes from this little stand right near where we're staying and the coffee is bomb. So why would we go anywhere else?
Thank you.
If you come to Phuket, then odds are you're going to make your way at some point to Patong. That's because this is the most popular beach resort town on the entire island.
It's also 2 days before the Songkran holiday, so there are a ton of people here the whole week. It's been kind of quiet. There have been people here for sure because it is a popular destination, but it is packed today.
There's 1,000 things to do here, and honestly, we could film an entire vlog just on Patong Beach alone. But we've got a lot that we want to show you around the island, and we'll come back here a little bit later because Patong really comes alive at nighttime.
I wish I had a water gun. Oh, I'm about to get shot. Get out!
So today we've hired a rental car so that we can get around the island a little bit more. You don't have to do this. You can rely on the little red trucks, but honestly, you're going to spend a lot of money. What are we doing first, Hannah?
We're gonna go swim with the fishes.
Woo!
I guess that sounds kind of bad, but you know what I mean.
If you're from New Jersey, that is not a good news.
We're in the car and we're on our way to our first beach where we're going to do some snorkeling. Now, the great thing about Phuket is there are so many beaches that you can go and enjoy. The one that we're passing right now, I think it's called Karen Beach. Karen. The difficult part is you got to get there first, and the island isn't small. This beach that we're headed to next is all the way at the bottom of the island. I don't think that there are any buses that run to it. You might be able to take a tuk-tuk, but it might be a little bit expensive.
Songkran.
I said it earlier on the beach that we were a few days ahead of it. It kind of feels like there are celebrations happening already. We might need to buy a water gun.
Well, I've got my GoPro, so we'll be able to get footage of it. But brace yourself.
We need to defend ourselves with a water gun.
This is a pretty hard beach to find, but if you know where you're going, you'll be able to find it. You got to drive through the side of a resort in order to get there, and you go down this little main road, and you go through like a little gate down here. It's a little hard to get to, and you'll second guess yourself the entire time you go, but it's worth it once you arrive.
So the good thing about this place is that it's kind of far from the main beaches, so you're kind of gonna get a more chill experience. The bad thing is it's kind of far. It was like 45 minutes. So we ended up actually stopping at 7-Eleven to get another coffee because it's like a 45-minute drive and we finished our first one. When we get down here to the beach, the cicadas are like deafening.
Loud.
Yeah, they're deafening. But once you get to the water, it's fine.
Even if you're not coming to snorkel, this is by far one of the most beautiful beaches we've been to. The water is crystal clear. Even if you're just laying on the beach, you can see beautiful blue water and just kind of taking the views. There's not a ton of people here. There are chairs that you can rent. There's a little restaurant so that if you need some snacks or if you're hungry, and you could spend a whole day here. We heard that later in the afternoon, the snorkeling isn't as good because the tide goes out and all that stuff, but you can get a good amount of snorkeling in, have a meal, relax, and just enjoy the beach.
Got the GoPro. Main camera's gonna go away, and I'm gonna take you guys under, so let's do it. Oh, that was a cool transition.
Oh yeah?
That's actually probably really corny, but that's okay.
Probably.
Let's go. I don't have a snorkel. Oh man, I look so good right now, don't I? But what I do have is 2 feet, 2 arms, a mask, and a GoPro. And that's probably all I need for the sake of getting good shots under here to show you guys what it looks like if you snorkel here at Ao Saint Beach. Let's go. Whoa. I had to get a new mask and snorkel thing, and for 70 baht they let me use this, so hopefully I can stay out there a little bit longer and get some better shots.
All right, it is boiling hot and we need to get a little cleaned up because the next place we're going, we have to look presentable. So we need to dry off for a little bit, and we're gonna head to our next stop.
Thankfully, I've dried off a little bit since snorkeling, and we are now at the Big Buddha. This is a place of worship, so if you're coming here, then you have to cover your shoulders, you have to cover your knees, or at least have shorts down to your knees. Since my shorts don't have that, I brought my elephant pants, and I'm gonna look good.
I can confirm the Buddha is big.
The Big Buddha is a large white marble statue of Buddha located at the top of the Naked Hills. Standing at 45 meters tall, the statue is visible from many parts of the island and is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Phuket. You can climb the steps to the base of the statue in order to get some pretty awesome panoramic views of the island and the Andaman Sea. One thing that's important to remember is that this is a place of worship. Even though it's a tourist attraction, there are still people coming here to pay respects and to worship. So it's important to keep your shoulders covered, to wear shorts that are beyond your knees or elephant pants if you're like me, and just keep in mind that this is a holy place. Oh my Lord. All right, Hannah, I'm hungry. Are you hungry?
I'm very hungry.
All right, good. Let's go get something to eat.
It is starting to look like it might rain.
I got a sneaky feeling it might. It's not looking pretty.
Trey's taking me to some unknown restaurant here in the woods.
It is a
I don't
hit.
know.
It is really popular with the locals. And it's probably not something you're gonna find in any other vlogs of Phuket or places to see and do in Phuket. So let's go get some food. Pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you gonna get some water snails?
No. Okay, so we just barely beat the rain. It is currently pouring, but it's also getting kind of sunny. It's what you get when you're in the tropics. In any case, we are at a place called Mormu Dong. This is one of the most popular restaurants according to the internet, which never lets us down. I'm excited for this food. We've seen a lot of locals eating here, and it's a little bit out of the way. It's a little bit hidden. You gotta kind of work for it. If you've got a car, you'll be able to pull it up on Google Maps and park outside, but I'm really excited about this.
There is a ton of seafood on the menu, and we just ordered. It looks like that they are very made to order, farm to table maybe, because they were out of some stuff that we were trying to order that we couldn't order. So I'm interested to see what we get. I'm not totally sure that I was clear with what we wanted, so we'll see.
We'll see. I'm sure it's gonna be good. One of the cool things about this place is that you can choose to either eat like under the trees kind of, or eat in one of the salas. I think this is a sala. If you know, then let us know in the comments. But if I'm not mistaken, I think they're like little buildings with like a thatched roof and no walls, which is kind of what we have right now. I'm not sure if this is like I don't think this is a traditional one because we've got an aluminum or metal roof. But like I said, if you know, let us know in the comments so that we can get this right. All right, your salad came.
Entree number one. Supposedly it's spicy, and these little red peppers would indicate that it might be very spicy.
Those chilies have a kick. Again, hun.
It is spicy.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of like ceviche salad.
Oh, yay.
Thank you.
Oh, yes. I'll pick the bones off. It is so good. You gotta try it.
And then we got some fried rice with pork to split. This is a good little spread.
Yeah, this is awesome. We're not gonna show the table because we're a little bit messy, but we will show you our next spot, which is Old Town Phuket. All right, I am stuffed, but the show goes on. We have driven into the old town of Phuket. It's supposedly really beautiful and a good place to walk off a heavy lunch. Phuket's Old Town is a historical district in the capital of Phuket province. It's characterized by its Sino-Portuguese architecture, which is a blend of Chinese and European influences. The town is filled with colorful shop houses, street art, and quaint little cafes. If you're here, then you can explore the narrow streets and alleys, as well as browse around at some of the local shops if you're looking to shop a bit.
Trey's about to lose me to all of these cute shops and these trendy little restaurants with donuts. It kind of like reminds me of like Charleston with all of the like really old beautiful buildings and lots of colors with like trendy things inside that probably are a little expensive.
Charleston, South Carolina.
Charleston, South Carolina. Thought I hid from you. I wanted to come check out the tie-dye.
Why did you hide from me to look at
Well,
tie-dye?
I thought you were taking B-roll shots so I could browse around.
Start shopping.
It's kind of surprising though. I've never known her to be a tie-dye kind of gal. There's a lot of tie-dye here though.
I wish I could pull off bucket hats. I look so dope. I don't look as cool as Brian. All right, we've had a lot of fun exploring this side of Phuket and seeing the old town. We saw a lot of the sights. And now I think we're gonna head back to Patong because it's almost sunset. And there's a very special thing we've been doing here at sunset.
So we plan on showing you guys Bangalore Road because this is the place to come if you're looking for nightlife in Patong Beach. But honestly, I don't know if we'll be able to come back here later because this place is an absolute riot. Currently, Songkram is getting ready to kick off, and this place is just basically a big water festival. All right, I'm already drenched. This video's gone off the rails big time. I did not expect this to happen tonight. Oh, it's relentless. Oh, some of it's so cold too.
I prefer the cold water over the hot water.
Oh,
This
wow.
is nuts.
I wish I had a water gun. Oh, I'm about to get shot again. Ow! This festival doesn't even start. This festival doesn't even start for like 3 more days, and it's already an absolute riot down here on Bangalore Road. Normally, in normal times, Bangalore Road, oh my god! In normal times, Bangalore Road is an absolute madhouse, and this week is something completely different, something that you're not gonna get except for this time of the year during Songkran. Or Songkran. I apologize for messing it up, but I'm a little bit distracted. So as you've probably seen, we are back at Patong and we've gone down Bangalore Road and also met up with 2 dear friends of ours, and we're out here indulging in a few beers, a few changs, and we're watching the sunset. This is something that Hannah and I have done almost every night since we've been here in Phuket. We've walked down to Patong Beach and watched the sunset. It's absolutely beautiful and one of our favorite things to do, so we figured we'd bring you along with us.